Something new for the channel today. The late models. Just bought this car. They're at Lanier right now.
Clear, push. Okay, Justin, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
And yeah. Car's kind of fun to drive. Try to get a qualifying lap here. Since I didn't get a Lanier video out last week with the ARCA cars, maybe I can get one out with the late models.
P5, that last lap was a 14.4. New fastest lap for hours, 14.3. That's a new fastest lap for board, 14.2. P4, you're now 0.1 off the pace.
Short track racing is fun. This car seems to handle it pretty good. The reason I decided to do this, to get this car, oh, I didn't know I didn't see there was Hooters on this stupid paint scheme. I was going for the Crystal Pepsi part of it. I picked these so fast when I get a new car. I'm just like, trading paints, scroll, Crystal Pepsi. That's kind of crazy. Anyway, Nick Nieman's doing a hosted race at the LA Coliseum on Friday in this car, and I kind of think it'd be fun to try to join in on that. And, well, let's do a race to get used to it. I'll obviously have to do some practice laps at the Coliseum as well. This is, it looked like 2 splits. This is the top split, obviously, with the 4700 in it. Down to a 1400, which is where I'm at. I'm on a high 1400. I think I'm close to 15 at this point. So I'm the number 12 out of 15. Shouldn't be much expected of me. But yeah, see you at the start of the race. All right, welcome back. Ended up P5, although a lot of these people didn't put in a lap. I don't know why. This is a D-class race, so that means there's no cautions, no pit stops. So why would you start purposely behind everyone? But who knows? Maybe I'll see why. Maybe this is going to end in tragedy for me. But I'm hoping it's fun. I watched Gavin run here pretty much right before. That's what kind of made me just decide to do it. I don't know if second gear is the right gear to start in,
okay,
but
Justin,
I'm
calm,
committed to it.
focus. Green, green, green. Car down low. Clear low. Got car high. 3 wide, you're in clear high.
Well, I just got turned, I think, is what happened there. I guess I wasn't fast enough into the corner.
Inside. Clear inside. The leader has just done a 14.1.
Well,
P13.
I'm going to have to watch both of those, but I feel like I just got punted both times, but maybe I came down on them. But I was hoping for a quick 6X and a last place.
The guy ahead's lap time is a 14.3. Fastest lap. That lap was a 15.0.
Now I'm going to have to let the leaders all by, because I'm sure they'll gain on me. The tires are probably hurting.
Okay, Justin, the next car is S.
Well, this isn't the race I was hoping for. I can only think maybe nobody was expecting me to be slow. I don't know.
14.4. The gap to Herzog ahead is now 2.4.
At least I won't get dead last because somebody has disconnected.
Your lap times are improving. This is good.
Maybe I should have started in the back. Well, it's a learning experience. And I'm learning that punting people out of the way is the right way to go. I don't know. And maybe it was my fault. I'm not gonna. That's why I'm not gonna rage over the mic until I see it. The fact that it happened twice.
V12. The gap to Herzog ahead is now 2.4 seconds.
Twice is just like, let's just dump this guy.
That lap was at 14.4.
I guess we just run laps, try to get some of this safety rating back that I'm gonna lose. Because I had 4X's in practice too. That was due to a guy spinning out right in front of me. And I almost had him avoid. Then he like just snapped hard right after he caught it, and I did not expect him to do that. So my escape path ended up being poor. So I got 4X's in practice. Up to 6 here. That's after I ran 2 0X oval races in a row. Anyway. Doesn't really matter. I was looking, I was like, do I even care about an A license? I knew the next gen, or whatever currently the cup races are. I scanned the sign-up page, and that's literally the only A class in oval. So if I'm not going to be running that,
lap time was 14.6.
then it's not that big of a deal if I ended up getting demoted to B. That being said, I don't want to do that because then that just means I'm having a lot of incidents. So the punishment wouldn't matter, but it would still suck to be going through that.
The gap to Herzog ahead is now 3.2.
I'm just not running very good, but you know, this is my first time in the car. Getting a little tight, is that what I'm feeling?
The lap time was at 14.6.
Yeah, I'm getting into the gas too soon or something. 2.7 to the leader behind me.
That was at 14.6. The gap to Herzog ahead is now 2.8.
Now everybody's running clean. Pretty much just punting me is about the only thing that seems to have happened. Like I said, maybe my fault. Maybe you guys saw something different as it happened watching this. You're thinking, come on, dude. And yes, I know it could be my fault, so I am going to watch it back and determine. If it's just that I was going slower than they thought, then I get it. It can be hard to predict that. And I need to be better if that's the case. But at the same time, I don't know if it'd be my fault. Pretty much just running here by myself.
All right, Justin, the next car is Raquelme.
That Coliseum looks like a blast. I don't know if Nick is going to have a car limit. I know he's going to be having heats and stuff, so maybe whoever wants to come can come, because it'll be narrowed down by heats and stuff to whoever starts the 100-lap main.
Ahead is now 2.1 seconds.
I probably won't even make, if that's the case, I'm doubting I'll even make that race. That's okay. Coming up on halfway, that's it.
Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel.
I mean, I'm going to get caught, but unless I really screw up, it's not as fast as I thought when I first ended up back here. This makes me wonder where I'd be at if that didn't happen to me.
Raquelme in. The gap is now 1.8.
Just gotta keep running laps.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
There's a little bit of, with the brakes, you know, kind of getting rotation that way. Went in way too hot there. That's not gonna help any. Gotta keep it down. Just having driven the ARCA car here a bunch last week, this car is definitely nothing like the ARCA car.
Got a car low. Clear inside. Pit lane speed limit is 30 miles per hour.
Well,
The track
I got 3 incidents to review now.
Fahrenheit.
That could have been my fault too. I feel like I gave room, but maybe I need to really judge what I'm doing out there around other cars, because the only time that I've been around other cars, I've been eliminated. So the top 2 are way ahead of 3rd place, it looks like. Or no, 3 and 4 have gotten by me too. Well, 5th place is way off them. Doesn't really matter. I'm definitely going to let him by when he gets up to me. And I'm going to go way high in case I'm really am screwing that up. Do not need... So what am I up to? 10x? So people are going to look at the results and go, God, that guy sucks. That's probably true.
You're reeling Reynolds in. The gap is 6.3. That lap was a 14.7.
I don't want the races to be like this, because I could already tell this might be something I like. The problem is I'm going to have to buy a ton of tracks. It's just like with the mods. I always see the track names they go to, and a lot of them are just like, yeah, I definitely don't own those, and they pretty much only get used in these short car races. Short track car races. So if I were to do that, it would be kind of a financial commitment, and then that means I should run them. I could be wrong, and this doesn't just run these short tracks too. I really have never paid attention to this a whole lot.
You've just done a 14.7. The gap to Reynolds ahead is now 5.8. That lap was a 14.7.
Definitely can't wait to get out of this race and check the incidents. See what I was doing out there wrong, if anything. You know, if it happens to you 3 times in one race, you have to start thinking it wasn't just bad luck, that it was something you were doing wrong. So that's why I want to check it out and learn for next time.
Reynolds ahead is now 5.3. Carlo.
Whoops.
Clear.
That gave me two more X's, just what I needed. I don't think this 13 was going to get me if I wouldn't have done that. And I know I'm a lap down from him, but it was just, you know, I was keeping ahead of the 5th place car. Imagine if...
Come on, Justin. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Another position, eh?
P11. Your lap time was at 15.2. The gap to Reynolds behind is increasing. It's now 0.9.
I'll take the position, I guess. Beat one more car.
2 laps remaining. Your lap time was 14.9.
I almost want to do this again. Probably not do a video of it, because I don't need to spam my channel with the same race over and over again.
2 to go. You've just done a 14.9.
After reviewing what I did wrong, if anything. That wall hit I just did was obviously me. That was not affected by anything. Like, this is the 5th place car in this race.
Last lap. Watch your speed.
Wow, I was looking at my relative over there. I don't know why. And then I just lost track of where I was on the track. That's dangerous to think about. Like, what if there was a car around there? Although, if there was, I wouldn't have been doing that.
P11. That's the end of the race. We'll get him next time. Look out for the pit speed limit.
I just don't trust that these people are going to stop without hitting me. I've gotten hitting enough.
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Hitting is not a word, I understand. Why don't they stop?
Watch your speed limit in the pits.
What do you...
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Is this guy mad at me? It's very possible. All right. I ended up, I guess, the 70... The 4700 guy never even joined. So, yeah, I guess he gave a lot of iRating away to everyone in here. That's why I only lost 22, despite only actually beating 2 people on track. All right, anyway. All right. Okay, so 13 is the guy that took me out right at the beginning. Is he thinking this was my fault? Is it my fault? Should I be closer to the bottom? Yes, I should. Am I actually coming down on him, though? No, I don't think so. Anyone, feel free to let me know in the comments if you think this was my fault. It's my stupidity to leave that much space to invite it. I will admit that. I kept it going. And we will watch. I'm sure I'll show up again. 14's just stopped on track. Yeah. My next incident was way farther along, right? Yeah. No, it happened twice. What lap are we on? 12? It happens. My second punt happened by now, right? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I could be remembering this wrong. Wrong button. I swear I know how to do this. So at this point I'm in position 10. Yeah. Got hit again. So. It's basically the same story. I'm not down at the bottom. But, I mean, at this point, it's not like I chopped down completely on him, right? At this point, this guy's got to be like, if I just continue like this, I'm going to hit him, right? Right. Now wrong way. Now I was trying to get around a guy who had screwed up right here. Now this could be my fault. All right. The 11, I come down a little bit here. I cross, if you want to use this as a lane indicator, I cross down a little bit here. But he is also making no attempt to make the turn. I think I should have left more room. But I don't think any one of these incidents was super egregious as to me being at fault, other than maybe I'm going too slow at the beginning. But I feel like, you know, when I got to run, you know, the leaders were gaining on me. I mean, they're better than me, and they've done this before. But they weren't gaining on me at such a pace that I was, like, completely out of my league out here. And then when I settled in behind the 5 car, or in front of him until I hit the wall, and then even behind him, I gained back on him a little bit. The 5th place car, not the number 5. Unless he happened to be the number 5, I can't remember. All in all, really not a great first experience in these cars, but it didn't deter me from wanting to do it. It is going to look, if I look at the incidents, I know that shows on here somewhere, right? Yeah. The 11, it just looks like, wow, that guy was just a hazard out there. And it's probably true, but I think the story isn't quite as clear-cut as that, we'll say. But anyway, thank you for watching. I might do more of these races in the future, because I'll probably find a paint scheme that doesn't have Hooters on it. I'll see you in the next one.